Hey guys, I'm back. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to do a quick little orchid update. Not too many things have changed since I last posted, but there have been a couple cool new developments that I did just want to document. So yeah, a couple things have bloomed since my last video, and I've gotten a couple brand new orchids that I haven't shown off at all yet. So yeah, I just wanted to get you guys up to speed on my collection. So thank you for stopping by, and let's get started. Alright guys, like I said, I'm not going to go through every single plant. I'm going to try to make this fast and just show you the stuff that's new and exciting. Most of this we already kind of went over in my last video. My Viciana is still looking great. New growths, a couple flower spikes. Fantastic. Here is my new Sideria japonica Minmaru. Looking great. It's in spike. I got this from, I think it's Orchid Limited. They had a good deal on it. I used to have one of these a year or two ago, and it died. It had some pests and stuff, and in me treating the pests, I had to like spray it a lot and stuff, and these guys like to stay pretty dry and get good airflow and stuff like that. So I was constantly spraying it with stuff, and between that and the pest, it just couldn't take it and it died. So I've been waiting for the right opportunity to get a new one, and they had a good deal on them. These can be kind of pricey, but they had a good deal on it. So I'm so excited. The spike's probably going to take a while to develop, but I love this thing. They're so cute. They smell fantastic. Now, this is one of the reasons I'm filming this video, because I couldn't wait to show this off. Here is my Masdevallia Heradure. You just saw me unbox this a couple weeks ago. At the time, I had no idea that it was covered in spikes. It's a pretty small plant, so it's kind of hard to tell the difference between spikes and new growths and stuff early on, but I had a feeling they were spikes. They looked like it, and they were, and it's in bloom, and it's so cool. I've heard that they're fragrant and that they smell... I've heard some weird descriptions of the fragrance. I've heard people say it smells like stale coconuts, or smells like coconuts, but someone specifically said stale coconuts. I can kind of understand the stale, because it kind of, to me, has like a musty smell, almost like a basement or an attic or something. It's very weird. Let me just smell it real quick. Yeah, I can't really tell yet. It's only actually started to open. Like, most of these buds aren't even open yet. It only just started opening like yesterday and today, so I can report back on the fragrance, but what a cool plant. I love that thing. It's so cool, and it's very floriferous. So many flowers on it. Seems to be really vigorous. Lots of new growths and stuff on it too. Right here is my Angraecum Dideri. Looks like the bud's actually going to open. I may have mentioned in a previous video that bud has been coming in for like a year. I think it was probably about a year ago when I first noticed it, and actually on the other side, I'm probably not going to be able to show you, but there's a bud too, and they just start out so small and they take forever to develop. There were so many times where I thought it had totally stalled because it had taken so long, but apparently it's normal for them. I already knew that about Angraecums, that they just do everything very slow. But even still, I was like, this is kind of crazy. So I didn't think it was actually going to flower, but it's going to. The bud looks awesome. So I will report back on that one. Let's see. This is my PAF. It's a no ID. It's like one of those Maudier green ones. I just got it at like a grocery store or something. It's got something going on down here. It's probably going to be hard for me to show it. It's barely visible, but there's some kind of little sheath or something down in there, so I'm excited. I think PAFs are known to flower around this time of year, so you know, there's definitely a good shot that it could be a spike. Let's see, one of my big Vandas. There's usually another big Vanda down there, but I was watering, so it's hanging somewhere. Right here is a new Masdevallia that I got from High Desert Orchids. It's very cute and healthy. I just unboxed it yesterday. I've been on a bit of a Masdevallia kick. This one's got really nice kind of pinkish purpley flowers. So yeah, we'll see how it does. I have it kind of off to the side where it's not too bright. I'm still kind of feeling it out. I need to read about the specific cultural requirements on that one. But yeah, so that's exciting. Did I forget anything up here? My Walkeriana, I love this thing. It's got a nice new growth coming in down there. And yeah, I guess that's about it for updates up here. So let me just jump down to the bottom shelf and show you that. All right, here's my bottom shelf. I actually was messing with it this morning. I moved this shelf up higher because I have a couple really big, tall dendrobiums that don't fit under here, and I really wanted them to get better light. So I was adjusting the shelves to see if I could get the dendrobiums in here. But then I kind of like changed my mind because then a lot of other plants that are here now, I'd have to move them and they wouldn't fit. So I don't know. I'm totally undecided. I'm really crazy about like moving stuff around and being really like particular and stuff about like where I place things, and I get really crazy. So sometimes I just have to walk away and forget it. So the shelf is still elevated now. It's higher. I don't know if I'm going to just move it back down since I'm not planning on putting the dendrobiums there, but I also kind of like that I can reach things better. The shelf was really low at one point, which is good for the plants because the lights are closer and everything, but I don't know. We'll see. My Ivanagar apple blossom is still opening more buds. It's beautiful. I really regret not staking it, but whatever. Couple little phals down there that are doing well. My Potinara, I don't know if this is actually a Potinara anymore. I don't know if Potinara is even a thing. They might have changed that, but this is my Dick Smith Paradise, which is about to open any day now. I was hoping it would be open in time for this video, but I'll post another update video when it opens. But wow, that's such a phenomenal orchid. I can't wait. My Cattleya Mary Dodson, Schilleriana cross Nodosa. Nodosa cross Schilleriana. Still looking great. My Fal to Chiang Balm smells amazing. It's like super fragrant today. I thought the fragrance was kind of dying down because the flowers are kind of old. But it's like all I can smell right now. I love it. Yeah, and a couple catasetums looking nice, and my Zygonesia bluebird is slowly opening. I'll have to report back on that again. I thought it would be open in time for me to film this, but it's not. But yeah, we'll jump back to it. All right, one more little section of my collection over in the windows there has some really cool new plants. So let's jump over there and check that out. Alright guys, here's the other little section of my grow space. These are, like I was mentioning before, these are some of the taller plants that won't fit on those shelves, or they're just lower light plants that don't need to be under T5s or LEDs, so they just get windowsill lighting. But let's take a quick look. Here is a no ID phal. The flowers are just gorgeous on it. Usually I don't buy no-name phals, but I just liked it, so I bought it, and this is a rebloom for me. I've had it for about a year. Yeah, I'll show you the flowers when they bloom. I don't know the name of it. I probably could find it if I wanted to. It looks like one that maybe I could identify, but yeah, they're really gorgeous. It's going to be a great display. There's so many buds, so I will have to report back on that one when it flowers and show you guys. Here, I found a Miltonia Sunset. I've been on the hunt for one of these for a while, but I kind of didn't want to order it online because I do know that they get them from time to time at like local just grocery stores or whatever. So I've seen them there before. I hadn't bought one because I wanted it to be a healthy plant. I didn't want to just buy it for the hell of it, and the one or two times I saw them available, they just weren't very good looking. So, and I've heard of people having trouble with, you know, Miltonias or Miltoniopsis can be a little finicky. Miltonias are, of course, easier than Miltoniopsis, but I still wanted to, I wanted to wait until I saw a healthy, good-looking one. So, and this one is very nice looking. It's got a new growth here with a little spike down there. and it's got another new growth on the other side too. So I felt good about buying it. It was in good shape. So yeah, I'm so happy to have it. If you have Wegmans near you, check them out. I score on orchids there all the time. Here is my Miltoniopsis Burtfield Eileen. I have wanted this orchid for a while. I bought a random Miltoniopsis at like a grocery store, no ID, just a plant in a store. But it was red like this, and it was so gorgeous, and it was, the reason I fell in love with Miltoniopsis. It was my first ever one I bought. And of course I killed it because I knew nothing about Miltoniopsis at the time. So ever since, I've just been on the hunt to replace it. I never found out exactly what the ID was on that one, but it actually looked a lot like this. Who knows, it could have been. It was just a red Miltoniopsis, but when I was looking for a replacement, anytime I looked up red Miltoniopsis, of course the Burtfield Eileen is the one that you find. So I was waiting for the right time to buy one from like a good vendor and stuff. This was from Triton Orchids. Yeah, and I'm so happy to have it. I was so devastated when I lost that original one when it died. So I'm so happy to have a new one. So yeah, it smells nice. It's gorgeous. I hope this one does better than the other one did. But I've since learned a lot about Miltoniopsis, and I have a few that I've managed to keep alive for a while now. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. This was like a mystery fowl that I bought off of some discount table for like $1. It had no buds or flowers or anything, so I had no idea what it would look like or anything. I liked the look of the foliage and stuff. I thought I'd just, take a chance. And here's the flowers. They're pretty basic and boring. Would I have bought this, for like a full price, knowing what it looks like? No, but I rescued it, and it cost me like basically nothing, and I don't know, it is kind of cute, so I do like it. I'm happy I have it. Yeah, and it should actually look really nice when all the flowers open. It's kind of like a creamy yellowish green color with like some interesting little kind of freckles in there and stuff, so it's kind of boring, but it's cute, and it has a kind of special place in my heart because I rescued it from the trash. So that's that guy. Here are the two dendrobiums that I was talking about earlier, how I wanted to try to get them onto my shelves. These guys need brighter light than they're probably getting in the windows, especially because it's done nothing but rain here for like a month in New England. I'm in the Boston area, so yeah, I was trying to get these under the lights, and I may still do that, I don't know, but I kind of had second thoughts. It was kind of hard. They're big, so it's hard to get them on there and arrange them in a way that I can still fit other plants and stuff, so I guess they're staying here for now. This is like a Den Nobili. It's got so many new growths, and that's why I wish I could get it in brighter light, because these guys actually do need it pretty bright. But hopefully the weather gets nicer soon and I can just stick a few of these guys outside. This one's kind of like an antinatum or something. It's got kind of the long lateral petals that are a little bit spirally and cool. So this one's also gorgeous. But yeah, I just wish I could get them under some better lights, but they're fine for now. It's still growing and looking good, so we'll see. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Always a pleasure hanging out and talking orchids with you guys. There's some cool stuff coming soon. There's an order coming in with some new stuff that I'm excited to show you guys. Some really cool stuff, something new to me that I haven't had before, so that's going to be cool. And there's a few cool things in bud too. That Mazda Valley Viciana, that Dick Smith Paradise. That I'm really excited. So stay tuned. There'll be more cool stuff coming soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.